Sweet. Do you want to kick off by introducing who you boys are individually and what you do?
Yep, my name is Filoa and McCarthy. I am founder of LAUNDER Limited. I'm a nobody, bro. I actually don't deserve to be even say those words, business owner, to be quite honest. But yeah.
It's humble.
Hi, my name is Esta McCarthy. This is my brother, Filoa, and I'm just a guy who works under this guy, just doing other stuff and helping the business grow. Yeah.
Lean. And are you guys Auckland boys? And who's in the family? Where did you boys grow up?
Oh, well, we grew up in South Auckland.
Yeah.
I think everyone can relate to like that South Auckland. As soon as you say South Auckland, you can hear Otara and like all the other places. But I'd say we had an interesting upbringing. I would say it's a lot similar to everybody who's grown up out there. But I don't know, it's just like up and down every day. So like the experience, we had to grow up a lot quicker than, I would say a lot of everybody that comes from South Auckland had to grow up quicker as well. But yeah.
What sort of traits or skills do you mean by growing up quickly? Is it maturing, or is it sort of, and like more? Is it the innocence is taken away, or?
I was 12 years old, and I was thinking about how we're going to pay the bills. Yeah. So things like that, sort of thinking about how can I help mom and dad. 13 years old, you know. So, but this guy's more like my dad, to be quite honest. Esther basically raised me and my younger siblings up, even though we had older siblings, but they were in the best career. Some of them got graduated, or graduated to go to prison. Yeah. Spent 4 years in there and a few years. But yeah, this guy was the main person.
Yeah. I'll just share a little bit about it, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I think all my brothers, when this guy said they graduated and went to prison, bro, like all of them at the same time. What? Like 5 of them, they all went all in the same car, all at the same time. And then our weekends look like, which prison are we going today? Well, you know what I mean?
Wow.
So not to take it like sad as, but I think just
reality.
Yeah, 100%. It's like things like that. Helped us grow quickly. I was driving at 11, and I was picking these guys up, my younger siblings from school at that age.
Don't worry, the police commissioner's talking. He's busy with the FBI right now.
They're
all good.
Yeah, they're in Wellington, all of them. Yeah. But yeah, that's kind of like what our situation was. Background growing up, no mentor. So this guy said one thing is that our network back then was like, my brother knows this guy, that knows this guy, that knows this guy. And then when I came to the city, I was like, fuck, I didn't know there was like this. Oh, sorry for swearing.
No, all good. It's all good.
I didn't know that there was like this whole other social scene over here. And there's these pockets of people who are creating cool stuff. And when I was introduced to the city, I thought, fuck, now this is what a real network looks like. You know what I mean? Like knowing, I know a videographer that knows a director that knows. Right. And that owns a mansion. Yeah. And that was kind of like the introduction, bro. Anything outside of South Auckland, I don't think we knew existed. Right.
Yeah. So it's certainly like a bubble way, down south. Because we've been working with Quest, clothing brand from down south, and now that sort of introduced me to their network, and they do still keep it pretty tight down there, and they're friends. But like you said, maybe it's sort of catching up with people pretty handy on the cameras now, and you know, I love seeing their shoots because it's pretty much all network from South Auckland, you know what I mean? It's really cool. So we're mum and dad, are you guys like first generation Niuean?
Someone.
Nah, because I looked on your About thing and I saw the first one was Niuean, and I was like, maybe they're leading with that. So Samoan, sweet. Well, I went to St. Pat's Town in Wellington, so we're pretty well acquainted with the culture.
Easy. So full Samoan. Yeah. Our last name is pretty interesting. It's McCarthy.
Well, I'm a McCaffley, my mum's name, but
really?
my auntie is a McCarthy. Yeah.
Cuz.
Yeah. Irish, brother. Irish.
No, but yeah. I remember, I was just asking you about the role your father plays in your life. My one plays a massive part in the reason why we started Launder, or this entrepreneurial journey. Just a little bit of background about me. I am not the smartest, bro.
But Nero spicy.
Oh, I don't even know about that too, but I'm very, I've got, what do you reckon, dyslexic?
Yeah, I think this guy's dyslexic, bro.
Dyslexic,
All the
ADHD.
words,
Yeah.
like he'll give he'll have a sentence, and then he'll read the other words at the end.
Or skim and try to
Yeah,
like
bro.
scan and
But it just doesn't catch. So growing up, my primary school teachers constantly told me, I'm illiterate, I'm very hard to teach, you're disturbing the class. But I was just I don't know. So they put me in a bilingual class because they didn't know what to do with
Esol.
me. Esol, bro.
Yeah.
So, but the thing is, I don't know how to.
But then you got to hang out with like the East Africans who are good fun.
But the thing was, I don't know how to speak Samoan. I didn't even.
True.
So what was I doing in there?
Yeah.
So what's the reason? They just didn't know how to deal with me.
Yeah.
And so I went in college. I went to Aorere College. Got moved to go Papatoe College, Papatoe High School. Got told to repeat year 10 twice.
Oh.
Dropped out of school.
I didn't know they did it that low.
I didn't know as well, but for some reason, I was special. So
Yeah.
so the fact that I can say I'm the founder of Launder, bro, it's a miracle. It's a miracle. But
Yeah. Oh, bro, I feel for you. Like, do you hold any resentment towards your teachers still, or the system for that, or is it? Do you kind of see it now as like, well, there wasn't much awareness around how my brain works at the time. Maybe they're all but undergunned themselves. But how do you sort of look at that now? And
I think I use it as fuel to this day. Because right now I'm still trying to qualify myself as founder.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to prove them wrong.
Yeah.
But I do know the danger of fighting the same enemy. Because I feel like I've beaten it already, but constantly being reminded and sometimes I'll be sitting in the van, I'll just be like, fuck, I'm dumb. Fuck, I'm dumb. Why did I do that? Fuck, I'm stupid. But this guy, I think Launder changed when Esta and Jody jumped on, to be quite honest.
Yeah.
It sort of just enhanced, the whole Launder thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll let this guy speak. I feel like I'm...
No, it's good.
That's all right. That's all right. I might get... So, can you put the headphones in and we'll just check that we're running that?
Yeah.
God forbid, because there's so much good stuff here. Oh, yeah, we'll go in front of the camera. Yeah, bro. So but I mean, I learned this. So I went to this conference, and they were saying how every company needs a visionary and a facilitator. The visionary starts the thing, but they can't grow it.
Yeah.
Right? You need a co-founder to come in as the facilitator to kind of whittle down the crazy ideas and go, oh, that's a good, maybe run that. And so I think it's like naturally you guys have done that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I used to have a lot of that guilt as well. I was like, why can't I like run this thing that well? Because I'm the ideas guy. And, I'm still looking for a facilitator in a sense, but I've got great team and the girls are running like main systems, they're doing their own flowcharts. So we're trying to facilitate ourselves. Yeah. But it takes like a lot of discipline, but it's draining, So you go. Chuck on the mic.
I think for me it was humility. For me to realize, fuck, I'm not. Of course I'm the founder, but I found I'm not number one, bro. And I think Michael Jordan needed Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen needed Michael Jordan. I found out I operate best at number 3.
Yeah.
So why am I trying to operate as number 1?
Yeah.
So,
Oh, that's just such a mean realization, bro.
Yeah, and it takes.
Because it's like playing rugby. They'd be like, oh, can you Harry go captain? Because I'm less yappy.
Yeah.
But I really liked when I go to a higher team and it wasn't
Yeah.
part of the leadership. I'll just play fullback and play a really good game. And focus on my game. Yeah.
And I think one of the players that were sort of neglected a little bit in the Chicago Bulls was Dennis Rodman. The reason why Scottie Pippen and Michael Jordan could play the way they could play was because this guy was holding it down. He wasn't the flashiest. He wasn't the guy that was getting all the credit, but he was making them free. You know what I mean? But
yeah.
This is the Michael Jordan. That's the Scottie Pippen. You know, I'm the best number 3.
Yeah.
But sometimes I jump at number 1 when I can. But if someone can run it better than you, fucking give it to them.
Yeah.
Because if the goal is to become the biggest laundry company, to become the McDonald's of the laundry industry,
Yeah.
fuck, can you do it?
Yeah.
Can you do it? Yes. Can you do it best? Yes. Fuck, jump it.
Yeah.
You know. So, but yeah, go ahead now, mate.
But you're right, though. It's about running a great team. I don't know. I always go back to, I think team sports are so healthy for kids.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you can do athletics and tennis, golf and things like that. But even if you're not that good, like my daughter's 12 going to college and she's playing volleyball. Yeah. I'm like, yeah, great. You know, like and netball as well. But it's out of the 100%, you all make up a portion of it. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But the cool feeling comes from when you're all up on points.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean?
Totally agree.
So how did you talk them into coming to run Launder with you? Or what was the story? What happened when he approached?
What made it thing? I think it was when our idea is so good, everyone wants to jump on, to be quite honest. But I think execution first. People wait for the idea to be good, or they prepare too long. What I did was just fucking ran it, bro. I started this 3 years ago.
Same time.
Yeah, same time. And I don't know if you know Mungo from Wellington. He's from Wellington as well.
Yeah, he's the freight guy I was talking about.
Oh my God.
45 minutes.
Yeah.
So funny thing, bro. I met him with when Y was doing Effing down in Wellington.
Oh yeah.
And so I met him down there, and then he told me about what he wanted to do, and so fast forward, I reached out to him and I asked him, yo, what are you up to? He's like, I'm starting a moving company. Yeah. And he was starting out of his car, and I was like, bruh, I'm doing laundry. You know what I mean? And so he was like, oh shit, yeah. And I asked him, can I come help you? Because he was driving up from Wellington to come move something up here in Auckland. Yeah. And so I joined him in his little pickup. Yeah. And we were talking, and it's funny to me that a lot of people wait till they have the resources. I needed 4 things to start Launder. And because there's certain service-based businesses that you can start with 0 capital at all. To start, not to scale. I only needed 4 things. For example, if you got a lawnmower, you've got a lawn mowing business, right?
Yeah.
If you got a spray and a cloth, you got a cleaning business. Yeah. And even if you can walk a dog, you got a dog walking business. And so I took that concept and I applied it to the laundry industry and thought, fuck, I got no money. We got no mentors. Yeah. No one in my family has a business, and if they did, they're not telling me how to do it. So I thought, the laundry industry is boring. How can we make it look colorful? How can we make it cool? So I just used 4 things to start, bro. It was my phone, my car, self-service laundromats, local laundromats, and Facebook communities. Leverage Facebook communities, bro. And so I went on our Mangere Bridge Facebook pages. I went on Onehanga, Hillsborough, posted up there on those pages and acted as if I had a laundromat running already. So we sold the perception as if it was. And for some reason, people liked the busy business. And they liked helping a Pasifika boy. Yeah. And so they liked that story, and so it started compounding. We ran it like that for 2 years, as well as working our full-time jobs. And I was working night shift, 12 hours at the Port of Auckland.
Wow.
So it'll be 12 hours there during the day, try hustle, get some clients. Yep, sweet, one, got one, and then one turned into two, turned into three. And now we're here, now we're talking to a fucking camera. There's no way, bro. There's no way I'm supposed to be here, but it's crazy. It's crazy. And I think if I waited for too long, if I didn't execute, I don't think anything would have happened. And so I think that's what brought them in, to be quite honest, is if the founder just moved and just done it. It doesn't have to be perfect, but if you go show them, look, this is what I've done. Can you guys make it better? Fuck yeah, I can make it better. Yeah. Add some color into it, sweet. But yeah.
And so, what was it like when you joined?
Well.
What did you want to do? What did you see? And you're like, okay, this needs to happen. We've also got Jody here, who's behind the scenes.
Yeah, she, Filoa came to us first with the idea. And I think the first thing I said to him was just execute it. Just do it. People love to talk, but no one wants to, like, execute something, So I was like, fuck, you need to be credible for it. You got to know your shit. You just go do it. And he started doing it, and you were like, yeah. And then one day, I went with him to a self-service laundromat, and I was helping him out. And I saw how much it cost to operate the machine, and then how much people are paying to free up their time.
Yeah.
Right, because our slogan is, we sell time.
Oh, I love it. So you just go hard on one, Yeah. I love that, and I'm actually quite inspired to take that into in-house and just be like, let's just say one thing, because I've got 4 at the moment. Too many. Hey,
I think it's
waste
good,
of time. No.
I think it's so good, though, like to have
you sell time.
multiple things, but we thought one thing, and then our concept was, we love how a kitchen looks. It's tidy.
Yeah.
And the thing is also, we are service-based. We're actually cleaners. People don't respect cleaners, and we're Islander, to add on top of that. People don't even trust Islanders, to be quite honest. And in the industry, there's no one who was doing it like us. And we thought, fuck, if we can make ourselves look cool doing it, we're going to see a ripple effect of multiple people trying to do stuff in the service-based system. We then said, fuck, how does the milkman back then looked sexy as fuck?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Bro, they go over, and the women at the houses back then, that's what they're waiting for.
Yeah, wow.
They're waiting for the sexy guy to come and drop off.
I look nothing like my brothers, eh? Anyway.
Right?
Love you, Muff. No. Jokes.
And, oh shit, I just got what you just said. That's crazy. But yeah, if you think about it, the guys, the milk guys, they're the postman, all of those service guys, the guys in the army, the police force, everybody loves someone in a uniform, and it's a trusted thing. People don't put too much effort in people who are doing these kind of jobs, but we still need these people. We still need cleaners. And it's a whole deep thing where we want to be able to, if we are working with people and we want people to work with us, honestly, with integrity, we got to make them look good, feel good. So that's the reason why we dress like this.
Yep.
And we need people to see, oh, fuck, we do laundry. Obviously, there's got to be a head turner for us in order to expand our business and stick out like a sore thumb.
Yep.
So we went for pink. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
all good.
And
Stade France, Top 14 rugby team, they're all pink. Panthers.
Exactly.
You got heaps of good pink out there.
And I think
I love it. It's so cool.
Bro,
I
it's
love
such
Dickies too.
easy thing. You know, like it's easy on the eyes. Well, for us, we're easier on the eyes now. People would
you guys are
look
pretty
at us and be like,
strip it all away. Nah, but yeah, you're right though. Like pink is so contrasting to, I'd say it's always sort of like steel and white in the laundry game.
Yeah.
And so pink is like, and it's not, I mean, I suppose on all the packets it's all pretty bright, but not in the actual place. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. It's, it's really interesting with like you're sort of saying, it gives you a bit more respect and trust, you know. There's a sort of stat there, like if you have a strong brand image, you can charge 20% more, right? So instead of going in and competing with everyone around you and then it's a race to the bottom, you run your own race, you keep gaining that trust by keeping the uniforms tidy, or the website you've got's beautiful, you know, every part of the touch point is really awesome. Then you can charge more of a premium, but that's because you deliver a premium service and you don't get into this rat race down the bottom, you know what I mean?
And I think that was one of the main things, like we want to service people, right? But then we quickly notices that not everyone is our customer. You know what I mean? So this just earlier before we were talking about qualifying our clients, is that okay, if we wanted to, I'll share this story. We were about to sign 18 self-service laundromat supply chain, like right throughout New Zealand.
With no money down.
With no money.
Oh, no deposit from them or?
Nah, no deposit from us.
Oh.
Like we were just gonna take it on. But the thing is that all these places were placed in areas that people will like argue for the money.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean.
Or which there's no problem with that. And if you have heaps of time to go do your own laundry, that's great.
Yeah.
But if our goal is to profit off something and also find people who actually value their time, those are the people that we want to service or work with. So we started to notice, like, damn, unfortunately we can't put our laundromat in our home area. You know what I mean? Because it just comes back down to the quality of the area. Unfortunately, you know, sometimes people are like, and then it went viral, bro. It went viral. This particular laundromat went viral in our area.
What?
And that was the one that we're going to take.
Oh.
It was just viral for being the dirtiest laundromat.
Oh, damn. Yeah. Like,
you know what I mean?
In the worst way.
Yeah,
Damn.
in the worst way. So we just thought, damn, that was such a good thing that we actually, a day away from signing to take over, that we just looked at each other and we're like, damn, is it quantity over quality?
No.
You know what I mean? Is it worth it?
So how old are you now?
I'm 30 now.
You're 30 and you...
24.
24? Oh, you're a bit younger. I thought you were a bit older. I always used to grow a beard when I was like in my early 20s because I thought people would like listen to me more. But
That's not what I'm doing.
Isn't it nice coming into a business, or you know, being 30 or late 20s and just being like a little less gun ho, you know, and having the sort of the calmness and the clarity to go, hold on, and you're all sharing these thoughts, so you can actually think clearly and go, actually, let's think about this.
Yeah.
There's a dynamic here that won't work for us, but like, you know, when I was 22, going, absolutely, I'll take that on, the worst fit client for me, like 18 of them, whoa. Yeah. And then it stops you from doing anything else.
Yeah.
You know, at the moment we're turning down a lot of work for the same thing. It's like, oh, like I can see the money, but I'm like, nah, this is the vision, and we have to like eat mega ring until we get there. But it's going to stop you from doing the cool thing in the future, you know?
Yeah, 100%. I think the goal is longevity, eh?
Yeah.
Like, it's cool to get somewhere quick, but it's also, you'll quickly fall at the same time.
Yeah.
It's better to, I think me and this guy are probably the most delusional people, to be quite honest. We'll go into rooms where we don't even, and ask for things that they're just like, they just give us the look.
Yeah.
But they are also the people who prove to us that it can be done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So for us, it's like we had this goal to get a place, and we didn't know how to negotiate, and we're all learning all these things practically. You know what I mean? We're taking the L's like L's. You know what I mean? And it's not like, and you just have a different perspective now on business in general. I used to think rich people, I'll just have that mindset like, why are they not helping all the, like,
why not being philanthropic and dishing it out? Yeah.
But now I'm probably the person that's like, hell no. Did you work for it?
Yeah.
I'm that guy now. Like, even these guys, even my siblings and stuff, sometimes I'm a little bit hard because we get up at 4 o'clock to start.
Wow.
And then we finish like around, sometimes 10 o'clock
Yeah.
in the nighttime. And then we do it again 7 days a week.
Yeah.
But we have to eat shit for the next till we hit this goal, which means like unfortunately at the beginning, feelings don't mean anything. You know what I mean? Emotional. I think for me, just personally, I'd say I feel like emotions is good, but there's a time and place to process them. You know what I mean? At the start.
Yeah.
Otherwise, yeah, fuck.
What's the difference between, like, it must feel so different between doing a 12-hour graveyard shift at the port on your own with a bunch of, I don't know, washed up 40-year-old, 50-year-old porties, to then doing 14 hours together. It's like, yeah, it's 14 hours, but hey, we're all here, and I like you, and, you know, what's the difference?
I highly recommend doing business with family, bro.
Yeah.
Like, if you look at the biggest organizations in the world, family last names, bro. Family last names. And so it's way harder now, to be quite honest, because we're generating money. You know what I mean? But when I was working at the port, it was easy. I wouldn't say easy, but less stress, bro. You're not thinking about how you're gonna... and that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Is that what you're...
Well, yeah, that too. Like, yeah, you've got the weight of a business now. Sometimes I wish I could just go and work in a cafe, bro.
Yeah, you're crazy.
And I'm like, yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it? Just don't have to worry about this or anything. But no, it's more like, sometimes I've surrounded myself here with people I love working with.
Yeah.
Not everyone, only Sophie works for me.
Yeah.
But I've got David, who I went to school with, Joey, who you know, Alex, who's out the back, the FQ girls are awesome. And I started with the Department of Arts. Do you know those guys? They were downstairs and they do steezy, awesome stuff. Yeah. So when I started, we were all in a shared space downstairs. Wow. And I was like, oh, well, at least I'm not at home on my own. Yeah. I'm like, I don't care about the money. You know, I kind of want to do something cool. Yeah. Yes, I want to support myself and support my daughter and put some money aside, hopefully one day. And but it was more like, how sick is this working with each other, challenging ideas, running things by each other.
100%.
Whoa, like that is the meanest dopamine kick.
Yeah,
being around people you love, not in a corporate booth.
Yeah.
You know?
I agree, man.
I've had some tough days, and it's like, I know that if I just get through that door, it'll be all good. Mm-hmm. You know?
Yeah. And I agree, bro. Like, it was the best time of my life. Even with my shit days, bro. Yeah. I look at my family. I look at this guy. I look at Joey. I look at my partner, Emma, my brother, Francie, sweetie. Like, fuck, I'm living the dream. Mm-hmm. I remember, even though the day is a nightmare, it's still a dream, bro. Like, I'm still living my wildest dream. I can now go to my primary school and say, I actually run a business. Yeah.
And so after this, I'll be calling you up.
Yeah. They were like, we didn't say that. No, but it's way more different, bro. I used to go work dreading it, man. Yeah. Dreading it. It's not that it's bad, but for someone like me, I cannot sit somewhere for too long. You know, but yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's something I just sort of thought about is, so I went to St. Pat's Town, I don't know, so high Samoan population. Yeah. I didn't even realise my Māori friends were Māori when I was at school because I just thought everyone was Samoan. I was just a bit naive. But there's this thing I learned at uni. It's like Hofstede's cultural spectrum. So these different things, and one of them is communitarianism versus individualism. Mm. So like Pākehā, Western, American, British are really high on the individual scale. When you go more Pacifica, Asian, it's obviously on the communitarian level, right? Mm-hmm. And so I think it's cool that you guys have found, I don't know if it's intentional or not, but when I see your videos, there's 4 of you guys are all folding together, right? Yeah. High community sort of setup and style that suits your Samoan culture and upbringing. Mm-hmm. But you've actually kind of naturally gravitated there. But then at the same time, I'm like, just thinking like, wow, that's cool. Everyone's trying to squeeze Pacifica into white roles. I'm sorry if that sounds really black and white, but that's the whole thing. Like, there's stupid pressure on Pacifica is that the crown is to act white, you know? It's just so naive, bro, and I hate it and whatever. But why can't we look at the natural instinct at this communitarian level, and go, well, actually, if you really wanted to engage Pacifica, you would have them like working in jobs that suited their style. So, hey, let's all be in a room together and do it like that. No walls or things like that, which is what you guys have done. Yeah. So, from a scalable employment point of view, you guys have nailed a really cool format. Do you know what I mean? And even if it's with textiles, right? So weaving and things like that. Okay, well, there's no textiles industry in New Zealand because it's way easier to do it in China. But what if they put some money into that? And then in South, they were like, cool, so this is how you go. And the seating is all round, so you're all with each other, rather than all single file facing one way. You know, like, what if we just thought about it, bro? And actually worked in with people's culture and their natural instincts than trying to fit you in another box? Yeah. Anyway, it's just a random point, right?
I don't know if I should say this, but...
no, you can say anything.
It's just because we met with the CEO of Port of Auckland, somehow. Yeah, but he told us he went in there and changed the whole organization just by doing one thing.
Right.
No more walls. No more walls. Just... you're gonna see me, the CEO of of Port of Auckland. I'm gonna be sitting here. You're gonna see me. I'm accessible, so there's no walls. There's no meeting room where we'll.
Wow.
He said, I'm gonna break down everything, and now you see me. You know, and it's just like, the way the Pacifica people are. I think it's a bit. I feel like. Once we tap into that, like the business world, it's like a different strategy, bro. And I don't know how to articulate it, but there's just a whole different game that I feel will bring.
You kind of think about it, you're still settling.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, my mates from Wellington, parents hardly speak English. All those boys grew up speaking Samoan, but born in Wellington, Strathmore boys. Yeah. And here was a different wave of migration. I think it was like earlier, you know, so you guys are like second or third or, you know, it's early days, you know? Yeah. Yeah. So like you said, when you tap into it, but you guys are kind of doing it. I just think it's a cool example of that. I wanted to ask you about just that imposter syndrome. Because I think a lot of people struggle with it, and I think you deserve it in a sense. Like everyone deserves it, you know, to a certain extent. It's not like you get given it on a plate. No, you're meant to be here. No, man, no one's meant to be here. You have to earn it, you know. But what is it like? And you might just it could be. You're still only 24, so you got to take it easy on yourself, you know. But you're successful. What is it for you that you think would be like? Cool, it's gone now. What has to happen? It's a bit of a deep, tough question. So you take it, you know.
Are you talking about like...
Is it like acknowledgements, or is it achievements, or we get the business to this stage, or here, and then you're like, I deserve to be here? Because a lot of people share it, you know.
I don't know if I'll ever get there, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't... for me... You can ask this guy, I beat myself up every single day, even if we've won. You know, I'll be like, fuck, we should have not said that in the negotiation. What can we do? What can we do? But I don't think I would ever arrive to that place. I don't know if it's the same for this guy, but...
How do you feel about it?
What do you feel?
I think, like, for Filoa's perspective, I think he's still growing up at the same time, you know what I mean? And just knowing what he's like, he's constantly trying to qualify himself. Like, I don't know, could be something in the thinking, you know, that we're still going through at the same time. But for me, I'm like probably the total opposite. We've come from such a shit upbringing that I've had to fucking back myself at every step, you know what I mean? So sometimes I come off cocky, sometimes I come off like too delusional to the point that when someone says something, I'll be like, gee, just go do it. Like, what are you actually waiting for? At the end of the day, I always think of it as if you go to bed, no one else is gonna fuck it. Whatever anyone's opinion about anything, like you're the one that has to deal with it individually. So I've just had that kind of thinking growing up. My mom, she is a fucking gangster, bro. She is gangster.
Tell us about your mum.
She is so gangster. Like we were so poor back then, but she worked her way from being from the islands, speaking no English, came as a dishwasher, and then she also
one day she landed here, bro. I gotta say that one day. she
one
landed
day.
here.
Oh yeah.
She got cleaning, dishwashing jobs straight away.
Door knocking, by the way.
yeah.
Bro.
Oh, see, that's.
First day she landed. Sorry. First day she
Oh, chuck
landed.
in the mic. Yeah.
First day she landed, bro. She said, "I'm gonna go door knocking now."
Yeah.
First day.
Yeah.
No English.
Yeah.
You know, no English.
Yeah.
What am I gonna complain about, bro?
Yeah.
So, like, yeah.
Yeah, so anytime we start feeling like I'll be on somebody, bro. I'll be like, fuck, if my mom got up earlier than me, like at this age still, because now we all live together, and thankful to our partners that they're happy to do that.
Yeah.
Bro, because, come on, it's hard in this day and age. Everyone wants their own space.
Yeah.
You know, but we come from a family where everyone's tight.
Yeah.
And we try and keep that going as well. So, also just for another point, that our parents are our partners are different ethnicities. I mean, my partner's South African, which is Jody, and his missus is part Chinese, Cook Island, you know, and all of that, putting into a house, and then also trying to run this business, we're all trying to keep each other motivated and trying to remind each other, this is the goal, this is the goal, this is the goal. And which means like sometimes thoughts of like, fuck, are we ever gonna make it? If we don't get a contract, right? Because now we're at that stage now. We're tendering for stuff, and because people, they are, commercial stuff, and now that people are looking at our business in a way, it's like the quality is now, for us, for people looking at us, they would probably think, do you guys even have a facility? Like sometimes this is the kind of...
When you go to these negotiations. Oh.
Yeah, well, probably just based on what we look like.
Right.
You know, but I think this is why I gotta have that mindset. It's like, we do have it. We do know what we're talking about. And it's not necessarily...
that would probably rack me up, hey?
Fuck.
Didn't you read the brochure? No.
Did you see my website? We do it at home. No.
So, yeah. So from a business, to go into the business side of things, so you're doing domestic and commercial?
Yes.
And what is what's the proportion of each side? And B, what's the profitability of each one? Like,
Commercial's way more profitable than residential, bro.
Because once you sign them up, you don't have to chat to them, you just pick it up, boom.
It's reoccurring. So, but we really want to go into residential. Like,
Domestic, whatever you want to call it.
like subscription based. But I think that's something we need to build towards. And because the laundry industry is so capital intensive, the only way we could do is go through commercial, bro, because it's easier to leverage. Yeah. And because we don't have any, I just want to say this, I went into business with bad credit. I was 16 years old pulling out loans, bro.
Yeah. Whoa, how did you do that?
Well, we take care of our family.
Yeah.
I serve my family.
Yeah.
And so everything I do is for my family.
Yeah.
We are the last ones. Yeah. So, and I think our partners would even vouch for that as well. It's like they'll even question some of our actions is because it's just because of the family. But anyways, yeah. So I went into business with bad credit. I reckon this guy as well. But the only way we could get loans and is if we leverage contracts. Yeah. You know what I mean? And so that's what we're currently going through right now is because we had a bad start. How can we compete?
Well, you got to.
So now we got
that though, bro.
Yes,
I love it.
And so now we got to strategize, and because we lack resources, we had to become resourceful. So the way you got in the room is not the way we got in the room. I had to meet this guy, work on that relationship, and now we're here, and now I'm shaking hands with the CEO. That's how we got here. Yeah. And so it wasn't money that got us. It wasn't, but commercials where we're heading, bro.
Yeah.
And if my vision is having a fucking massive ass factory, music pumping with pink uniform, white uniform. We got this station over here. Then we got a dry cleaner down the road, Launder dry cleaner. We got a DJ over there. Fuck, we're so fucking delusional. I don't even know where we're heading, but we're gonna head there.
Yeah.
Whether we're gonna, in the next 5-10 years, we're gonna be there, bro. And I'm very delusional.
Yeah.
But commercial is gonna get us there.
Yeah.
And soon you're gonna see Launder everywhere. Every fucking where. But yeah. I don't know if that answered the question or
Nah. Oh, I love it, bro. Like, I think I'm similar too. Like, you're saying service-based businesses, you can start with nothing. I had $40. I just drained my daughter's account to fix my car.
Yeah.
I was like, oh. Luckily, my brother, he had some money. So I borrowed $4,000 off him. $2,000 went into a laptop and $2,000 into a website and branding.
Yeah.
And I had 2 contracts. Stolen Girlfriends Club and
Wow.
and that was just enough every month to keep me going. And then you just kind of build from there, But I never had a big payday. It just doesn't work like that. You have to grind up.
Yeah.
I think the thing that I realised, which I'm not sure what it's like for you guys, but when I won contracts, say the contract was that much, I had to put that much worth of people into it.
Yeah.
I was like,
So
oh,
there's
nothing left.
Yeah.
That's why we've changed our whole model, right?
Yeah.
So that's a 4-year learning. But I love, do you ever go to a place when you're trying to solve a problem and it's like, I'm so deep, it's on my mind for days and days and days, and you go for a run and then it's like, bink. And you're like, oh my God, that's it. I just solved it. Oh, that's going to flow so good now. That there is probably but if I had budget, I wouldn't be forced to think like that.
Yeah.
Like, last year was a terrible year for us, but, it made me go, all right, we're going to have to get really creative. We started making content, change the business model. Now we've got 2 clients on commission. Come Black Friday, could be pretty good for us, for a couple of them. But we're just not taking any more. We're just doing this coaching, which is really high value for the clients. I don't have to put heaps of people into it. And then we're going to turn it into a tech product, which requires no humans. So I had to learn that whole no net profit to go, okay, I'm going the opposite. I'm going, now our stuff's 95% gross margin.
Nice.
Take that, Oh, good. But hey, if we were given heaps of cash, and I have since borrowed some money off mum and dad which I'm paying back and at certain stages of the business to buy furniture for in here. So I'm not saying I'm all fucking, you have to finance your business to grow. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't have it any other way. That's what I'm saying, But I can just see you boys in that facility and that campaign. There's lots of bubbles. Exactly. You boys in your undies. Like those old washing the car, American truck. But we've got mates that could do all that stuff. We could do that shoot. And I think that's the beauty of organic social now, and that's how I came across you boys. Is that if you are really good, that is a free television campaign. You can actually win free TV 100%. By being really clever, which I think's pretty cool.
And bro, just to touch on what you said you have to be creative. And I think when you said it kind of forces you to be, in opportunities where if a customer needs something, we're like, oh shit, how are we going to service this? You know what I mean? And because we come from a background where money is not the thing that we had, but creativity was the thing. You see those kids back out south, not to say that south is slow, but to say that these things are not a common thing for us over there. It's like you see the kids actually playing outside. You know what I mean? They're not on iPads or you know what I mean? So they're creative, they're using their brains to be
more motor skills.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why I recognize
social
that
skills.
When the kids go with their toys and they're like, oh, they actually believe that it's a flying car.
Yeah.
And if we have that thought, and I have these kind of thoughts all the time, sometimes my poor partner, she's just like, okay, some of these ideas are not doable for real.
Yeah.
But to have no barrier or to go into business, I think, without any rules, I think,
Yeah.
you know, you're gonna have to break something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To be able, or bend something to make something work. But you find out that a lot of businesses do that. Like the top dogs, they have what they call loopholes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's like it's a legal way of doing something illegal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like they got the legal lines around it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they're a lot smarter. And learning from these guys, we met this millionaire. I would say he's a billionaire, bro.
Yeah.
And then another one to top it off was this billionaire woman. She was Samoan. She's Palangi Samoan.
Afakasi.
And- Yeah, she's Afghani, and she created the insurance company that she sold for $1 billion.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Naomi Valentine, she
Oh.
is inspiring.
Yeah,
You know what I
cool.
mean? Because one, she's a woman. She did insurance, which is also a hard thing. You know what I mean? But to have that happen in New Zealand, and to find someone who, she's not islander looking. You know what I mean? She's still white, but the fact that she has that as her background, and her mom is a full Polynesian woman, that to us in our community, in the Polynesian community, is like, fuck, that's one person. That's
Yeah.
close to me, right?
Yeah.
Somewhere here. That's accessible. And we met with her, and she was just giving us some gems that,
Yeah.
like, there are these ways that you can execute things that it's just not common knowledge.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's
Yeah.
scary. 100% it's scary, but fuck, if it wasn't scary, everyone would be doing it.
100%. You just made me think, like, you know, when you can see someone who looks like you doing something, it's kind of sometimes all you need. You're like,
Yeah.
yes.
Oh, fuck yeah.
So I was sort of thinking about it as like, because out south, you haven't, like, I suppose in the 90s and the 2000s, there were people doing cool stuff, but it was probably more music, right? So you had some cool hip hop artists and Dawn Raid and all that, right? Like,
Yep.
so you're like, whew. But now you're kind of, like you said, you actually, it's not just music, there's still awesome musicians, but you're like, oh, there's business people coming out now. Isn't that look like us?
Yes. And
That's like, oh, that's the next level. That's so, you know, that's quite interesting.
bro, and I think what
The
you just
evolution.
said, what you just said was cracker, because I was a videographer and photographer for X amount of years. And then I thought that's where I wanted to be. I thought I was good at it.
Yeah.
And just on what Filoa said is like, you think you're this person because you like it, you know. But I believe fully that people should work on the things that they're good at rather than trying to be something that
Yeah.
they want to be. But are you really this person, or do you like the way it looks? You know what I mean? So for me, I thought, oh yeah, I'm this film, blah blah blah. But just last year, I fully accepted the fact that I'm not the number one guy at
Yeah.
filming, and that's okay. And what I am good at is being creative in business. Fuck, I can 100%. Shit, the way that we rocked up in some places, the people in the office look at us like, how the fuck did you get in here?
Yeah.
Like, and we use this concept.
Yeah, give me some of the strategies.
Bro, we use
if
this
you can. If you may, boys.
Bro, it's such a good concept that we think we run it like a kitchen and we sell it like a fashion brand.
Oh, yeah.
So
Well, it
that's
looks
our-
like that.
Exactly, and we like to keep things tidy. And in a laundry industry, it's such a dirty industry. Like if you've been to these actual sites and actually had a look at it, it's just horrendous. But the fact that we're Islander, people will start analyzing every single thing we do because we're new.
And
We're in
not
the
just saying
industry,
that, but
yeah.
it's happened in real time too.
Yeah, yeah.
All of a sudden they want a site visit.
Oh.
Like, you know, so all of a sudden you want a site visit. What about your last service provider? You know, so but it's just like yeah. So
It just comes with it.
yeah. So we're trying to. We read this book called The Blue Ocean Strategy. Bro.
Oh, yeah.
Blue Ocean Strategy.
Oh, that one looked like it hit then.
Oh. It was
Sh-
Blue,
oof, I love a
right,
strategy
Jody?
book.
So it was Blue Ocean Strategy, Unreasonable Hospitality, and Choosing Your Enemies Wisely. These 3 books, I told the team, this is the book of the month. Read it. Next one is Blue Ocean Strategy. Read it. Next one, and now it's Patrick David, Choose Your Enemies Wisely.
Yeah.
So we read those books and then we applied it to the laundry industry.
Those
Yeah.
3 books together.
There's
Wow,
3
I
books
need to
together.
read those then.
100%. So now
Blue Ocean Strategy for the camera, what was it?
So it was Blue Ocean Strategy. I forgot the name of the authors.
Choose Your Enemies Wisely.
Choose Your Enemies Wisely by Patrick B. David and Unreasonable Hospitality by Will Guidara. So what we've done with our one is add hospitality in the laundry industry. So now we're not just delivering, we're like, hey, how are you guys?
Yeah.
And we're adding some color every time. It's an event when you see us. You're looking forward to us. The receptionist loves us every time we show up.
And she will actually be one of the
100%.
stakeholders in that decision
100%, bro.
of
100%.
keeping you or whatever when it comes up for
Exactly.
retender. Yeah.
And even inside our facility, we run it like a kitchen, bro. Someone comes in, oh, sweet, Anna for folding.
Yeah.
You know, you know what I mean? So,
Like the bagels.
like the bagels, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's like, we run it like a kitchen,
Yeah.
run it like how McDonald's system is, Starbucks.
Oh, you liked the beer inspired.
Yeah, man.
That poster out there,
And
that's
that's why
what
you
that's
saw me look at it,
inspired
I
of.
was like,
Yeah.
this guy gets
Every
it.
second counts.
yeah, every second counts, right?
Yeah.
And if we want to be the McDonald's of the laundry industry,
Yeah.
we're going to have to take pieces of different industries and apply it to the laundry one, because that's what disrupts an industry. Is I'm not going to look inside the industry for different ways to do it.
Yeah.
It's got to be, I got to look at different brands now. Okay, clothing, fashion. How can we add fashion into the laundry industry? Oh, sweet, there's the uniforms. Add the uniforms in. Oh, yeah, now we're getting a bunch of creators wanting to work with us now.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
Well,
it's
that's how I
working.
discovered you.
And now
I was
it's
like,
working.
I want to talk to these guys. for sure,
Exactly.
you know?
Exactly, and that's all part of the plan, bro. And I think how we got in certain rooms was, what the fuck? You know, it's first they look at us, it's either what the fuck or I love it. We have a network plan. That's a lot of people. They have business plans, projection plans.
Yeah.
We've got a networking plan, bro.
Yeah.
We got a bunch of names on the board. We got a bunch of people that we need to meet. How can we get there? Then we map out. Sweet. And so now we're going into place and we know exactly what we need to do.
Yep.
And
It's a beautiful approach because, you know, with all this AI and automation and stuff like that, people are getting inundated with emails and these soulless white label approaches to sales. So what's quite clear is that the complete opposite is actually the best sales technique. I think what we're seeing now is there's so much AI that people actually want humans again, you know?
And there's one thing. I used to work at I Love Ugly for a certain amount of years, and there would be this cafe called Crave, and on this cup, I've always recognized like little quotes and little things like that, and it said, "People crave connection," and it always stuck with me. It's like, yeah, although technology is evolving and AI and ChatGPT is such a thing, people still. Once you read Unreasonable Hospitality, you'll understand what I'm saying. So someone who serves someone at a cafe, just like bland and just asking for like, what's your order? That's just the service. Hospitality is when you come in, you're like, how's your day? Like, what the fuck's going on? I haven't seen you
I
in a
love
couple of-"
that distinction.
And it just adds more color, you know?
Yeah.
And people
It's being
come
hospitable.
back. Yes, and people come back because of the person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I could say that because I used to just go to one place because I love talking to this person. They make me feel like they know me. They save my name, like things like that. And I feel like service is dying because of people not caring enough.
It is in a lot of
It's
places.
just a free fucking smile. Like, what?
Yeah, they're just trying to chase profits. So they get deals by going under, but then the ripple effect is, well, you have to work faster and you can't do that nice touch anymore. So you guys have to be disciplined, and me too. I have to maintain my prices, you know. And last year, a little bit, I dropped them. And you know, I didn't enjoy the service. It was our 3 values. One of them was people. Second one is precision. And what I write is like, we're not sending out poor looking latte art, you know, because I did From about 10, I was working in hospital till 23. Wow. And I worked for these Italian guys in Wellington. And I worked for a lot of people in Wellington, all up Cuba Street. But they were like that too. Hospitality, Italian hospitality, you know. And it was all about being proactive, not reactive, right? So Nadi and Enzo, like, they taught me so much. They would go, when that beer gets to there, on a Friday, there's suits are coming. He goes, when that beer gets there, that's when you get them. And you say, another Peroni? You know, they can't say no. And so that's what, in an agency, my auntie taught me this one as well. She's like, you can go one day without talking to your client, 2 days max, 3 days never. You know, so that's the sort of thing of reaching out and with the sort of account management thing. But it's about, we've always tried to be front foot things, you know, because, that was our point of difference, is that every other agency, you're asking them to provide things and you're chasing them. Yes, maybe we get chased sometimes, but much lower than I'd say most places, you know, like very, very low. So, I mean, just about...
Shout out to Auntie.
Shot Shelley. Well, she worked like advertising when it was in its heyday, you know. On our website we've got a screenshot of, you know, that movie Chef with Jon Favreau. Jodie does. And his son, he leaves his kitchen and then he starts a food truck, and his son's working for him, and they're doing free Cubanos. And his son has a burnt one. And he like goes to give it out, and the dad's like, "Stop! What are you doing that for?" And he's like, "Well, they're free anyway." And he's like, "Shut it down! I need to go and talk to my son," you know. But we like that too. Like, so people. Second one's precision. What's the third one? I always forget the third thing of everything. I don't know. But I'm not interested if it isn't steezy and epic. And I think that's similar to you guys. Like, I'm not doing it for the sake of pumping shit out. I'd rather not, you know? I think the screw it puts in my brain doing something like that hurts more than the potential profit. Do you know? I'm like, nah. I just have to feel good about what I'm doing, you know? So what's the vision for the next few years for you boys? What's the goal? I feel like we've talked about a goal, and I'm like, is there a written down goal if you want to say it? Like, or don't feel silly, by the way. Mine's to get 10,000 customers on in-house AI coach. So, see how that goes.
Like, to be quite honest, like, overall, we'd love for Launder to be a household name. We do understand that there is a bigger company right now, but it's actually not a New Zealand company. Alsco is like a massive... That's international. They've been running for 100 years.
Wow.
So try and compete with that. And it's trusted for everything. It's got its hand everywhere. And then we have like tailors, like all of these cool businesses, like to us, they look boring, but they're so creative the way everything in the back ends, like how they operate everything.
Right.
And we'd love to be like that. We'd love to be at, but like the coolest one. You know what I mean? We want our staff to feel good when we're working together. You know, one thing that I learned from I Love Ugly was when he hired me, he hired me and he said, "Oh, normally out here, I want you to work for me." But what he said to me changed the way I thought about things. He said, "I want to work with you." You know what I mean? Which changes is like, I'm not your boss. You know, I'm your equal. But I truly believe in, like, we're definitely not equal. You know what I mean, he started something, and I'm just working for him. But at the same time, just the way that would make your staff feel, or people that you work with, that was probably one of the best things that I learned. Is that how can we actually get that culture? You can't really get everything 100%, to be quite honest, because you still got to separate boss and friendship, and you know what I mean, which is quite hard. But I think there is some middle ground on how you do it in a cultural of the business, like the culture of the business. And I think that's an always I something I always think about too. Like, where's the lines? Am I blurring the lines? Is that actually tough on everyone else? You know,
should we actually make those lines more clear or not? Or because I want to turn it on now and there's a delay, you know?
yeah.
Oh, but that's really on me, isn't it? You know? So I don't know. I mean, I think it's a good vibe, but what was I going to say? Yeah, I think that's a really cool goal to be the biggest laundry company in New Zealand.
I think the McDonald's of the laundry industry is where we're going.
Yeah, sweet.
We'd love to see guys in pinky everywhere because it just looks cool. I think even in America, American guy, he stopped and said to us he thought he was like seeing something back home. You know what I mean? And the fact that people need to back their businesses in terms of be proud. And this is one thing. Why are you shy when there's money to be made? You know what I mean? Like.
Oh, I've just got so many ideas for you boys now, eh?
Yeah, see?
But, because working in hospo, what I see Alsco was the tea towels. Big stack with the plastic wrap on it. The green checks. Bro, I mean, they're so ugly. You know, it's because do you guys manufacture tea towels or anything like that yet?
We do lease, like there's a linen leasing that we do, but not at a huge scale.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, not yet.
I feel like, you know how you're talking about ways to disrupt. I can just see steezy chefs being like, bro, 100%. I want to see that cold launder tea towel hung up on the oven or sitting on here. How sick would that be? Launder at the bottom. So it's like, cool. And then your sales tactic is, here, bro, I just want to give you 10 of these. Just, you know, see if you like them. We do a laundry service too, but hey, just have these. If you boys like them, we're testing them out. Tell me about the absorbency, you know?
Exactly.
Because, yeah, I just remember they're so ugly, those Alsco ones. They're good quality and whatever, but, you know? But that's, how exciting, boys. I think, it's such an awesome industry to be in. Pleasure to meet you. Thanks for coming in. I reckon this is the best setup. And I hope the mic thing worked out. I'll go and see. I only have two in here. I don't know.
Oh, you're good.
No, we can. They're good mics. They're good mics. But I'll go and shake your hand first. Sweet.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, my
Nice to meet you. And thanks, Jodie and Sophie in the back. Cool. Anything else you want to sign off on?
No.
Okay, that was a good.
Thank
That
you
was a good
for your
ending.
time.